Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome to Tekkit Tutorials for 1.5.1. This is kind of giving me an opportunity to try some things out on creative mode before I hop in and give it a shot on survival. Now the first couple of vids in this series are going to be how to get to the moon. That's what everybody wants to do, of course. The new Tekkit includes Galactic Craft, which is awesome. So we're going to discuss that. First off, let's start off with refining some fuel. This is actually the stage that I'm at right now in my survival series. You see we've got a tank of oil, we've already got a tank of some of the refined fuel, and we got a refinery popped down right in the middle of them. Now to build a refinery you're going to need one copper canister, 2 stones, 1 machine frame, 2 lead ingots, and a redstone reception coil. That's going to get you the refinery. Now there are 2 different refineries available in the newest Tekkit. This is the one I like to use though, so let's just go ahead and get that bad boy working, and we see we've got some fuel refining. Now after you get a supply of fuel, your next main step is going to be to get down a NASA workbench, and the NASA workbench is what's going to allow you to build your rocket. The NASA workbench is going to be 3 lead ingots, 4 Invar ingots, a crafting table in the center, and an electrum ingot on the bottom. Now these guys are pretty big. They take up quite a bit of space, but it is what's required. Without the NASA workbench, you're not going to be building any rockets. And we see the oil is being refined properly into fuel, and away it goes, filling that tank. So let's go ahead and take a look at that NASA workbench. Now you see you've got the plan for a rocket sitting here. You just basically have to fill in the gaps here. So what you're going to need is 8 heavy-duty plating. Very easy to make. You just need 3 Invar ingots, 3 copper, and 3 tin ingots are going to get you 2 of them, and you need 8 of those. The next thing you're going to need is a rocket engine. The rocket engine can be made, oh wow, you can put the button on either side, so they put a different schematic, really. Anyway, you got a flint and steel at the top, a button, 4 heavy duty plating. You're going to need a lot of heavy duty plating, so get to mining or get your quarry set up. Tin canister in the middle, and an air vent in the bottom. For anyone who doesn't know, the air vent is just made with 3 tin and 1 lead ingot. Easy stuff there. The next thing we're going to need is our rocket fins. Of course, no rocket is complete without some fins. Pretty basic there as well. 2 Invar ingots, 4 more of the heavy duty plating. Once again, lots of heavy duty plating going out, so get to farming or mining, whatever the case may be. And then last, we're going to need a nose cone. Now the nose cone, even more basic, 1 redstone torch and 3 heavy duty plating. So let's go ahead and get our rocket built here. Get our plating in through the bottom, our 4 rocket fins, whoop, and then the rocket engine, of course, right below, and that's going to give us the spaceship. Let's go ahead and slap that bad boy down right there. Now, before you can launch your spaceship, you have to put down a launch pad, and you know what? I failed to get out any launch pads, so since I'm on creative mode, let me just go ahead and grab some launch pads. We're going to need 9 of those guys. Let's go ahead and slap those down here. Once you put your 9 launch pads down, they're going to automatically meld together and create that bad boy. And that's going to allow us to put our spaceship right on it. How awesome is that? Now, of course, you can right click to enter the spaceship. As you see, I am indeed inside. However, this spaceship isn't going anywhere. And the reason being, let me get back there. Alright, the reason being is we don't have any fuel. Spaceship is not complete without some fuel, of course. So let's get that bad boy fueled up. We're going to use the fuel loader to get that done. You make the fuel loader with 4 lead ingots in the corners, 3 bits of hardened glass there with a machine frame in the middle, and then a redstone reception coil down on the bottom is going to get you your fuel loader. Once you pop that fuel loader down, it's going to automatically connect up to the rocket. You see, we've got no fuel, and we've also got no power. So we need to go ahead and run some fuel on over. We're going to need a little redstone there. And then let's get that bad boy opened up. And we see now the fuel is filling on up. We still need a little bit of power before we can load the fuel. For these tutorials, I'm just going to be using the redstone energy cells. So let's slap one of those guys down right there, and we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and load the fuel up. And we should be just about ready to launch. Now, we can't go to space quite yet. And the reason being is, of course, there's no oxygen on the moon. That's no good. So you can't just run up there or you will die unless you're on creative mode. Of course, we're on creative mode now. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So once you get your spaceship all fueled up, just hop on in. You right click to hop in and space to launch. Now you see there, I don't have a parachute. There's no going back. We're going for it. And the countdown begins. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Very nice. Absolutely spectacular, this Galacticraft mod. And we are really getting up there. Good gosh. We should be just about ready to zone on off to the moon. And that is how you build your rocket to get to the moon. Now, of course, I'm on creative mode, so I'm not going to die the second I get there. However, you will if you try this on survival mode. So check back with my next tutorial, and that is going to be... Look out the window there. Yo! The next tutorial is going to be what you need to survive on the moon. So now that we've got there, we need to put together our gear to survive. Now, of course, we want to do that prior to launching. Now, you come to this menu in the Galacticraft mod, and it tells you basically whether you want to go to the overworld or the moon. And it shows you, like, there's no oxygen on the moon. Gravity is 18%. Now, that's going to be a lot of fun. However, not breathing is not going to be any fun. So next episode, we're going to go through additional preparations required to make it to the moon. Or to survive on the moon, that is. So thanks for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.